Check this out. This is a NASA ER-2, a repurposed Cold War spy craft, and it was just tracked flying back and forth over Western Canada for 6 hours straight. So why is a NASA spy plane flying over Canada? It's up there because of these fire clouds, a phenomenon we don't fully understand. I'll explain. Canada is dealing with explosive wildfires, like the Bald Range fire that erupted in size on August 7th. And NASA sent this high-altitude spy plane to track a terrifying weather event born out of the flames, a cloud called pyrocumulonimbus, or fire cloud. Here's how these firestorms work. When a wildfire gets big enough and hot enough in a short amount of time, it triggers giant violent updrafts. The superheated air and moisture act like a vacuum, pulling winds and oxygen into the base of the fire, giving it the fuel it needs, while punching smoke straight up into the sky. This creates a literal thunderstorm, one that generates its own downbursts, erratic lightning strikes, and even fire tornadoes. Data from the World Climate Research Program shows that these storms act like chimneys. For a long time, scientists thought only big volcanic eruptions or nuclear blasts could force particles into the stratosphere. Now we know these intense pyrocumes can shoot plumes of black carbon and aerosols up to 16 kilometers into the lower stratosphere, where they stay trapped. And climate change is making these fire cloud producing mega fires occur more often, and the most often in Canada, according to the latest research. And that's exactly why NASA is flying a spy plane directly over the smoke at 60,000 feet. It's a modified Lockheed U-2, nicknamed the Dragon Lady, an aircraft used by the US military back in the pre-satellite era for exactly this purpose, studying the ground from incredibly high. The ER-2 sits safely in the stratosphere, looking straight down into the core of the storm. It's measuring the exact height, temperature, and thickness of the plume in real time. The goal is to figure out exactly how these firestorms develop so we can forecast them, because understanding this fire monster is the first step to surviving it.